Lake County Emergency Communications, Operator 88.
Hey, my name is Jeremy Siebold. I am at the Hammond Police Station, and I need a sergeant to come outside and speak to me, please.
Okay, you're at the Hammond Police Department. You need a sergeant to come out and speak to you.
Yep, I've been calling in all night, and I was told that
What's this in reference to?
I want to file a criminal complaint against a police officer.
You on Douglas Street?
I am on Douglas in front of the police station in a silver
Have a callback?
Ford Escape.
Okay, can I have a callback number for you?
333-6620.
Can you repeat it just for verification purposes, sir?
333-6620.
And who am I speaking with?
My name is Jeremy Siebold.
Can you spell the last name? S-E-A-B-O-L-T, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I'm parked out on Douglas, right out in front of the police station.
Okay, one moment, sir. Please hold on.
Appreciate it.
Please hold on.
Yes, this is Jeremy Siebold. I'm at the Hammond.
Yeah, please hold a moment.
Oh, okay.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, this is Jeremy Siebold. I'm at 509 Douglas with the... Hello? All right, they hung up on me.
Lake County Communications Operator 164. How may I help you?
I was talking to somebody, and I got transferred like 3 times, and somebody hung up on me. I'm at the Hammond Police Station. Oh, they're calling me back. Hang on. Let me take that call. This is Jeremy.
Hi, I'm sorry. During the transfer, we disconnected on you accidentally.
Yeah, I caught that. I called back and was talking to somebody else. But I am at the police station, and I want to talk to a sergeant and file a criminal complaint.
Okay, they are referring you to the chief's office Monday morning.
That is not acceptable.
That's what I'm told to tell you. Anything further that you want done, you need to talk to the chief's or go to the chief's office Monday morning.
Okay, I need somebody to call me and tell me that because they are obstructing justice and that is a crime.
That's what they're having me do now. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that's obstruction of justice. That is a crime. Failing to take a criminal police report is a crime.
You need to please follow up Monday morning in the chief's office.
I am here, and I want to speak to somebody.
Okay, sir, I'm telling you, anything further, you need to bring it to the chief's office Monday morning.
So, the city of Hammond is refusing to come speak to me.
Per the sergeant, you need to go to the chief's office Monday morning for anything further.
And what is your operator ID number?
94.
Okay. Who is your supervisor? I want to talk to your supervisor because I'm going to start naming you people in criminal complaints too. Because I want to file a criminal complaint. A crime has been committed.
This came from the Hammond supervisor.
I don't care.
This was not a decision made by the dispatch center.
They need to send somebody out and tell me that then. I'm going to keep calling and making it a point till they come see me. I want to speak to your supervisor.
We will pass that on to that supervisor that you're outside of the police department and that you will not leave until someone comes out.
Okay, and I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to talk to somebody else. I'm going to make this miserable until somebody comes and talks to me. I want to report a crime.
Oh, hold on, sir.
You see this, Felipe? They won't even come out and talk to me. They're refusing. So what do I do? Sergeant Bodine. They are refusing to send out a sergeant. The sergeant refuses to come talk to me. So what do I do? I'm sitting here, which is what they told me to do, come to the police station, and I'm here, and
Hello, Jeffrey.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, I'm sorry. Okay, the sergeant was advised he should be out there shortly since you're at the PD.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I will be here waiting.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Now the sergeant is coming out, they said. So, last time I sat here, Felipe, I kid you not, it took him 2 hours to send a sergeant out. Not earlier today, but the last time I came, besides today, it was 2 hours for them to send a sergeant out. They said I had to follow up with the chief's office on Monday morning. So I told the dispatchers if they don't start getting motherfuckers out here, which is their job, that I'm going to file a criminal complaint against them too. So we're just waiting. They're going to try to wait me out is what they're going to do. It's going good, man. I called for an officer, and they said they would send somebody at like 11:30, 12. Didn't happen. So then they told me to go to the police station if I wanted to file a complaint. So I'm here, and they refused to send somebody out, and I told them I'm going to keep calling, and I will sit here all goddamn night until they send the sergeant out. And I'm going to start arresting people. That I'm going to start doing citizens arrests on people because they're interfering and obstructing justice at this point, because I want to report a crime. I looked up the Indiana code for harassment, and what those officers did falls under harassment, and they're saying, oh, well, it's officers, you can't make a criminal complaint, you got to file an internal investigation. And one thing I learned from my man Felipe Hammond and watching the boys down in Texas and the boys in California is a crime is a crime. It doesn't matter if you got a badge and a uniform or not. So I'm here to report a crime, and they are failing to come and take a police report. So they finally, to get me off the phone, said the sergeant would be out shortly. But last time I had to wait on this sergeant, I had a Hammond cop at Walmart come stand behind my car, run my plate, tell me I wasn't detained, but stood behind my car. And I came to file a complaint, and I sat out here 2 hours waiting for this guy to come out. Took 2 hours to get out. And then when I left, they followed me, and I parked to record a traffic stop, and they wrote me a ticket. They said I was parked too far from the curb. So I've been harassed at Walmart by these guys. I've been harassed when I left the police station last time following a complaint. I've been harassed tonight. It's just a pattern that If you watched the video earlier, and Felipe, you can watch it, the sergeant that I spoke to said that he felt that the cops that were bright lighting me and stuff because I was recording them knew who I was, and that's why they drove away from a service call when I pulled up next to them to speak to them, that they laughed at me and drove away. And he tried to reason that as they know who it was and were trying to de-escalate a situation, but there was no situation. I pulled up to them to talk to them, and I explained to this officer, I said, you don't know what I needed. I said, I could have just been robbed. I could have been shot. I could have been high on drugs and needing help. I said, there's any of these things that could have happened that I needed help. And they laughed at me and drove away. And, you know, I told this cop, I said, I could punch you in the face and go to jail. And if I call you tomorrow and you respond to my house because my house got robbed, your job is to serve me. And he's like, you're absolutely right. So I said, now they're profiling me and refusing me service because they know who I am. I just don't think that looks good on a 1099 or a 1099, a 1983. I'm a self-employed contractor, guys. 1099 in tax time. So they're refusing service. They're harassing me. You know, they're doing all these things, and here I am, just wanting service. I pay taxes in this city and I want service, and this is what I get. So, you know, they're violating my right to record, my right to film by bright lighting me and blinding my camera. They're interfering with my, you know, my First Amendment rights. They're doing retaliatory behavior towards me. They're following me now. They're harassing me. They're stalking me. They're doing these things because they think they're cops and they can get away with it. Yeah, it's exactly what it is, Felipe. It's exactly what it is. First Amendment retaliation. And they think they're above the law because they have a gun and a badge. They got a costume on and a badge, and they're above the law. So now I'm not going away, you know. Initially they said they would send somebody to me, and that was 2 hours ago. And then I called in and they said, if you want somebody... Sorry, my signal's bad, guys. It's cutting in and out. They said if you want somebody to go to the police department. So now I'm here, and now they don't come to the chief's office Monday morning. No, I want somebody now. I want to report a crime now. They have a buzzer system that I could go buzz Felipe, but I don't want to walk onto their property and walk up here. There's a buzzer right over in that area where that entrance is over there. But I don't want to walk onto their property and them say I'm trespassing or, you know, trying to break into cars or whatever the case may be, because I told them earlier, and I was very verbal about the fact that I felt intimidated, I felt threatened, and I was scared, and that if they kept harassing me and it came down to it, I would have to defend myself under Indiana law because I'm in Indiana. And then they tried to play, oh, well, what type of threats are you making? And what are you going to do? And, you know, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, last time I went on their property, they had a cop follow me and wrote me a ticket. Not to say that I'm not safe, you know, on the other side of the street, but you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just, you know, I'm waiting. It's going to be a waiting game. They're not going to come out anytime soon. They're going to dick me and make me wait, which is what they're notorious for doing. So if it reaches, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, another 5 or 6 minutes, and they don't come out, I'll probably can the live stream and then come back. But then again, I may not, because if I can show them making me wait here 2 hours and there's nothing going on, I mean, they can't say that they're that busy, that this guy's that busy inside the police department that it takes him 2 hours to walk out the side door, you know. So I might let it record for 2 hours and see, because that's all they're going to do. They're just going to make me sit here and wait. It's a waiting game is all it is. What do you think, Felipe? Should I cut it off and come back if it waits, or should I let it stream for 2 hours and just show how ignorant they are and the fact that they want me to sit here and are neglecting their duties even more? Yeah, they don't care. That's the thing, is they have nobody that holds them accountable. If they don't come out, should I just leave and come back on Monday? Because at this point, I'm going to spend the night out. At this point, I'll spend all night out following their cops around and recording their traffic stops and pissing them off. And they're going to fuck up and do something to me in retaliation. And yeah, Monday's a holiday. It's President's Day. So I bet the chief ain't even there on Monday. I didn't even think about that because my kids are off school Friday and Monday. I got the sergeant's name. It's Burdine or Burdine, something like that. They'll know who it is. But, you know, he's obstructing an investigation. He's obstructing justice. He's failing to take a police report. I mean, I'm sure with a little bit of digging, there's several codes and oaths and policies that he's violating. Not that policies are that big of a deal, but oaths and codes are. Or oaths and laws and, you know, Indiana code, that type of thing. Let's see what time I called. So I carry two phones. They called me back at 1:11. That's 1:25. So 14 minutes already, 13 minutes. So I'm gonna wait it out for a little bit. I ain't got nothing better to do. At this point, it's principle more than anything else. I do have a number that goes into Hammond PD that they called me from. But let me see. Hammond, Indiana. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I'm sure it goes into voicemail or something. Oh, that's calling me. Or that's calling my wife. I'm going to can this, guys, and wait a few more. And if they come back, I'll be back on.